Well, hi. This is not really an update, I don't think. Or maybe it is. I don't know what it is at the moment. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with the playlists. I will probably have an update playlist and also a miscellaneous playlist, and upload. I'm saying M again. Upload videos about just general topics. I'm ad-libbing here at the moment because I've prepared nothing. I just wanted to do something. I was going to say M. Shit, did it again. I just wanted to do a video, just anything. And as you can see, I'm in the bedroom again, and it's a mess. Well, it's not a mess. It's just clothes hung. And that's really it. It's been a hectic week, not because it's Christmas or it's actually New Year's Eve now. It's approximately glasses. It's approximately 10 o'clock, I think. Yeah, 10 to 10 in Mexico City. I think most of the world now is in their new year, and we've opened a bottle of wine. So here we are. Yeah, I just want to say hello and Happy New Year. I think the last time I actually uploaded something was New Year's Eve or Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. I can't remember. But as I mentioned, we've had a cousin of Betty's here with Down syndrome. He's not severe, but he's a handful, and he hasn't really been educated in terms of manners. So we've had a few weeks of stress, and we've taught him some manners, and he's grasping the idea that there are things you have to do in different homes. This is our home. There are rules. We're not that strict, but if we don't impose some kind of rules, he'll just go crazy. And for example, yesterday morning, I think it was, or the day before, he ate his breakfast and mine before I got to it. And he did a similar thing 4 or 5 days ago with Betty's breakfast. So this is the continuation of the video. I didn't check the battery. So that shows kind of not really focused on at this moment. It'll pass. Yeah, so his father should be coming back in a few weeks, about 3 weeks. So it's an interesting experience. It's one I never thought I'd actually have. I never sorted, sorry. But here we are. And yeah, it's been stressful for everybody. There's a long story behind it. I'm not going to go into it now. It's private. Certainly from Betty's point of view, it's private, so I'm not going to say much more than that. And it should be resolved in a few weeks' time, and then we get back to normal, I hope. Yeah, so that's really it. I have to change my plans for the next month, or maybe a month and a half. I have to put filming to one side Not that I've been doing a lot for the last month, month and a half. I've been doing something, but not as I planned. That's my fault, 100%. So I have to focus on singing. What? Singing. Because I need to make some money, and I need to work on a repertoire. So everything else has to be put to one side, and including guitar has to be put to one side, tin whistle has to be put to one side. That I was learning, and harmonica I was learning as well. And they have to be put to one side because I just need to get out and just sing. Just the speakers, backing track, and sing. That's a priority now. I did some castings before Christmas. 3 I think. One I've got a call back for. The other 2 I haven't heard anything back yet. Well, I get one that was on the 18th of December that didn't come through. So I'm hoping that the other casting, the 3rd casting, will come back as well with a callback. So I have that. The first callback. I don't know when, but it'll be this week or next week. Well, here's a miss. Sorry, I rushed this, and I have supposedly a part in a film coming up in the next few months. They were to film before Christmas, but that was postponed. Out of my hands. So that should be, hopefully I have those 2 bookings, but I can't depend on those 2 bookings. No guarantees, remember? And so I will be focusing on my repertoire for the next next 4 weeks, 5 weeks. Just songs from the classics from the 80s, 60s and 70s. Nothing too complex. Songs I already learned years gone by. I haven't sung in years actually, because I hurt my voice. I'll talk about that tomorrow. Let's see. I'm taking the time because I'm going to eat, have a bite to eat with my wife, and yeah. So I hurt my voice anyway, and I basically stopped singing for a number of years. Every time I started, about 6 or 7 years, every time I started, I hurt my voice again. I know why. I know why now. I know what I was doing wrong, but the teachers I had didn't. I'm not sure if they didn't explain to me, or they didn't hear it. But I know I was singing high notes, because I'm a baritone, but I have a very wide range. And I was singing outside the baritone range, which shouldn't be a problem. But because I was singing with tension in my voice, in my throat, sorry, I was hurting the larynx. And I bought a course late summer, and I started using that. Sorry, I've just been getting a phone call from my wife saying, "Food ready." There we go. Food's ready, and he has cured that problem. I still have to work on the high notes, because they aren't. I get it. I have a very, very wide range, but the notes are very soft. Anyway, I'll talk more about that tomorrow. Actually, that'd be a good idea. So I need to go and have a bite to eat. And well, by the time you hear this or see this, it'll be New Year's Day, or at least, or maybe New Year's Day in 50 years, whatever. I hope you've had a nice New Year, nice break, and some of you probably will be back to work on Thursday. I work every day in something. Not an office job, obviously, but I work in doing what I'm doing. And let's start the year running. Let's hit the ground running. Let's start the year running. Let's start the year hitting the ground running. That's the phrase. Okay? Thank you very much, and talk to you tomorrow. Bye.